Hello everyone! For today's tutorial I did a fall and winter inspired makeup look using warm tone colors around the eyes. I showed two lipstick options in this video. I filmed one on camera and I filmed one not on camera. The one I did not film on camera is the one you are seeing right now. I will list the products I used to create that lip look in the down bar below. If you guys want to see how I created this look, just keep watching. Before applying foundation, I would always recommend starting with clean skin and moisturized skin. I do not use a primer. I haven't found any that work for me, but I just go ahead and apply my foundation right on top of my daily moisturizer. And then I'm just dotting that all over my face and spreading it in with the tips of my finger. I'm not worrying about it being precise when I'm blending it in with my fingers because I'm going to be going in with a damp beauty sponge and buffing everything out up around my hairline, up underneath my eyes, around my nose, around my lips, and all over my face. I like to use the sponge because it picks up any excess product and it blends the foundation into the skin seamlessly, and it keeps any of the foundation from setting into any fine lines that you may have. Moving on to concealer, I'm just concealing right underneath my under eyes and right on top of my eyelids, taking that same sponge and blending everything in. After applying my foundation and concealer, I always like to set it with some type of powder. I like to set my concealer with the Laura Mercier translucent powder, and I like to use my Studio Fix MAC in the color C3 to set my foundation. The brush I'm using here is a duo fiber brush by Real Techniques, and I like to use a very thin layer all over my skin. I don't want anything too thick. For my contour today, I'm going to be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills contour palette, and I will be using the shade Fawn. I'm going to start the contour at the top of my hairline, right where it ends next to my ear, and dragging that down towards my lip area. Once I've applied that, I'm going in with a fluffy brush just to diffuse any harsh lines and to lighten up that color. I'm also going to be contouring on the temples of my forehead, and then I will be going in with that same fluffy brush just to diffuse any harsh lines and diffuse the color as well. For my bronzer today, I'm going to be using the NYC Color Wheel in the shade Medium. You guys can find this at your local Walmart. I believe it's about $2.99. It's a really good product and it's really affordable. I use circular motions and a fluffy brush to apply this. I apply it around my hairline, my jawbone, and my cheek area. And as repetitive as it sounds, I always go in after each powder step and blend it with a fluffy, clean brush. Here I'm applying some blush on the apples of my cheeks using stippling and circular motions, and I will be taking that same fluffy brush after and blending that out. This completes my daily foundation and powder routine. For the eye look, I will be using the Urban Decay Vice 3 palette. I already did my eyebrows off camera. The first color I will be starting with is Undone from this palette, and I will be placing this right above the crease using circular motions and windshield wiper motions. I'm using circular motions on the outer corner and windshield wiper motions going from the outer corner to the inner corner. I want it to be darker on the outer corner and lighter towards the inner corner. I just want it to kind of fade away. I'm going to be repeating these same steps on the opposite eye, and then I will keep adding the color to it to build up the pigmentation and making sure that the shape and color is as symmetrical as possible on the right eye as the left eye. Once I'm happy with the pigmentation and the shape, I'm going to be taking a color from this palette called Alien and placing that right over top of the Undone color. And instead of keeping it right where the Undone color is, I'm going to be blending it a little bit higher than the previous color and a little bit lower than the previous color. And I'm just going to keep adding that Alien color until I'm happy with the pigmentation. And then I'm going to do the exact same steps on the opposite eye. And again, just looking at both of the eyes and making sure that they are as symmetrical as possible. Next, I'm going to be highlighting underneath my brow bone with a neutral shade, a skin tone shade I should say, and I'm going to be focusing the majority of the color underneath the arch and then the leftover product on the brush, bringing that right underneath the eyebrow on the inner corner. And then I'm going to be highlighting with a shimmer. It's called Nylon by MAC, and I'm just going to be focusing that right underneath the arch. I'm not bringing that all the way in. And I'm also going to be taking that same shimmer color, Nylon by MAC, and highlighting the tear duct area. For my lid color today, I'm going to be using Copper Craze by Maybelline. I'm going to be using the sponge applicator that it comes with, and I'm going to be just placing this right on top of my lid. I'm going to be keeping it below the crease. I don't want to bring it up into the crease. And I'm just going to go ahead and use left and right swiping motions and patting it up and down until I have the color that I'm looking for. And I'm going to do the exact same thing on the opposite eye, keeping it below the crease and just building up the pigmentation until I'm happy. Once I've done that, I'm just going to go in with a clean fluffy brush and just diffuse the edges. Now I'm going to be going in with a color Alchemy, and I'm going to be placing the majority of the pigment on the corner of the crease right there on that outer corner, and I'm just going to use stippling motions and circular motions. Stippling motions to place the color down, and circular motions to blend the color up into and above the crease. And then I'm going to be using windshield wiper motions to blend it over into the inner corner of the crease area. And now I'm just taking a clean 217 brush and blending all of that out. I'm going to be doing the exact same thing on the opposite eye. I'm just showing you right here where the crease area is. Using stippling motions to place that product down, and then I'm going to be using circular motions to blend that product up and above the crease, and then windshield wiper motions to blend it over into the inner corner. And I'm just going to keep repeating these same steps, adding more product to it to build up the pigment. And then once I'm happy with it, I'm going to go in with a clean brush and just blend everything out. When you're blending your colors out, sometimes you can remove a lot of the pigment, especially the pigments that we originally went in with, Alien and Undone. So I'm just going to be taking those on a clean fluffy brush and placing those right where we originally placed them, just to add some of that color back. For the lower lash line, I'm going to be going in with that copper color and just lining the lash line. And I'm not bringing it all the way to the inner corner, I'm bringing it almost to the inner corner. But I really want to blend that out. I don't want a very harsh line. And then I'm going to be taking that crease color that we used earlier, Alchemy, and I'm going to be placing that right on top of the copper color that we just placed down. And I'm just going to blend those together. And then once I'm done blending those together, I'm going to go in with a clean fluffy brush and smoke out the lash line and then blend it up into the crease area. For my eyeliner today, I'm using Maybelline Line Stiletto in the shade Black. I'm not going to be talking over this part. I'm just going to go ahead and let you guys watch. If you guys want an in-depth detailed video on how I do my winged eyeliner, just go ahead and comment in the comment box down below telling me that you would like that, and I will go ahead and make one for you. Now I'm just lining my waterline with a white eyeliner. And I already applied my mascara and false eyelashes off of camera. I will be showing a glimpse of the eyelashes that I used. You guys can go ahead and use whatever eyelashes you have on hand at home. For my lips, I'm going to be using Strip Down by MAC Cosmetics and just lining the edges of my lips and filling in my lips with Honey Love by MAC. Using stippling motions, I don't want too much pigment, that's why I am stippling it instead of swiping it. If you swipe it, it goes on a lot more pigmented. Now I'm applying my favorite lip gloss. You guys can go ahead and use whatever lip gloss you prefer. And again, I will be listing the lip products I used to create the burgundy lip option that you've seen in this video, along with all the products I used to create this makeup look, in the description bar down below. Also, if you guys don't have the same products that I used in this video, you guys can use any similar products you have at home. This is the end of the makeup tutorial today. I just want to go ahead and thank everyone for watching. Please don't forget to like my video and subscribe to my channel. Keep on the lookout for more makeup tutorials coming soon. If anyone has any specific makeup looks that you would like me to create, suggestions or tips on how to improve my videos, or any questions for me, comment them in the comment box down below. Thank you again and see you next time. Bye!